Hello Summit and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial we're learning how to make this bubble gown with a cape neckline. Okay, the good thing about this is that it can be worn either ways, either the front or the back. Okay, alright, here my fabric, I folded it into four already. Okay, into four, and then I went ahead to take my neck measurement, which is 16 inches divided by 2 to give us 8 inches. And then I went ahead to also mark the length of my sleeve, which I used 13 inches. Okay, so after the measurement I went ahead to take the width measurement of my neck, which is 4 inches, and then also the depth of my neckline, which I used 4 inches also. This 4 inches now is for the back part of the gown. Okay, so I went ahead to connect the necklines. Okay, the next thing I went ahead to do was to take the round sleeve of the bubble gown, which I used 12 inches. Okay, I marked 12 inches there. Okay, and then went ahead to take the bust measurement. Alright, I've already marked the bust measurement and I added 5 inches in addition so that it would be free. After that I went ahead to mark my waistline. Okay, and then also went ahead to mark the hip line as well. Then I went ahead to also take the measurement of the waistline with additional 5 inches, and also the hip line with additional 5 inches as well. And then I connected it in this way. Okay, from the hip line to the waist, and I went ahead to cut out the excesses. Okay, just as you're seeing me do. So I went ahead to cut out the neckline. Okay, I removed the inner part of the fabric. Okay, because it's going to be v-neck at one part. Okay, and then I cut out the round part and also brought out the part I had removed earlier and marked 6 inches depth for the neck depth. Okay, and then connected the line and also trimmed it out. Okay, cut it out. Okay, so I had carried it to the machine and joined the neckline, and this is what we have. So we're going to be measuring round the neck. Okay, just as you are seeing me do in this video, we're going to be measuring round, and we had 29.5 inches. So I went ahead to mark 5.5 inches on fold. Okay, this is on fold, and then went ahead to fold it into 2 again, just as you're seeing me do. Okay, so I went ahead to divide the neckline, which we measured was 29.5 inches divided by 2. We'll be having 14.75. Okay, 14.75. So I went ahead to mark the 14.75. Okay, just watch what I am doing. Okay, I increased it because I wanted the flap to be longer. So I went ahead, measured my 14.75 inches. Okay, just as you're seeing me do, and then went ahead, make sure your fabric is straight. Okay, this is the flap part, and then I went ahead to use 8.5 inches. That was how long I wanted that flap to be. Okay, yeah, so I went ahead to connect it with a straight line. Yeah, after that I cut it out. Okay, I took the scissors and then cut it out. So now we are going to be using this at the edge of the neckline. Okay, are going to be using it at the edges. So when I'm going to be sewing it on the machine, this is how I'm going to be sewing it. So watch carefully how I will be attaching that bias now, that lace bias, to the neck of this flap, okay, to the tip of the flap rather. Just watch carefully, please. So I fixed it in between the flaps, which was the good face, okay, and then closed it and took it to my machine to sew. Just watch carefully, please. Okay, and then did same to the other side as well. Okay, so I turned over. Please make sure the edge of this flap is sharp enough. Okay, make sure you use something to push it out so that it can give it this beautiful effect. Okay, so I went ahead to stitch the opened part of this cape. Okay, so after everything, I took the bubu gown and notched the center back of the bubu dress because I'm about to join the cape now, and also went ahead to notch the center of the cape also. Okay, and then I took the cape and attached it to the wrong part of this dress. Okay, just watch carefully. This is the wrong face of the dress. I took the cape and attached the part that I notched, the center back and the center of the cape, and then I pinned it down and then took it to the machine to sew all the way round. Okay, I'll be showing you how to sew it also, so just watch carefully. Okay, so this is me sewing it round. Okay, so after sewing it, this is what we had. I turned it to the right part, the right face of the dress, and this is what we have. Okay, this is so lovely. So this is what we have. So below the knee part, I want this lace bias to also appear. So please just watch carefully what I'm about to do. I'm going to place this lace bias on the right face of the fabric, okay, and take the other part I had already cut out and place it on top of the lace and sew all the way down. Okay, and then I also opened and top stitch it so that it could be firm and lightweight. So this is what we have. Okay, this is what we have. I also went ahead to attach it. I thought I was going to be using it round the cape, so I went ahead to sew this on the other part of the cape. Okay, so this is what we have. So now I went ahead to take my measurement. I already took the measurement and then closed the bubu dress to fit. Okay, so this is me closing it, and this is the outcome of what we have. You can either write this way or this way. If you're new here, please kindly subscribe, and if you've not, please also kindly subscribe. Thank you for watching.